Hello, vinyl community. It's George here, George Allen LPs and CDs, and I'm following up on a thread started by Robert's on my turntable. And I thought this was an interesting one because he was showing all his Beatles stuff. Yeah, that's right. The Fab Four, the boys from Liverpool. And so I thought this would be a cool one to jump on. I probably do not have the collection that some folks have, but hey, what little I have I thought I'd show off. So I'm going to begin with my newest acquisition, which is a VCLT from Mark at Mad for Vinyl. He sent me 45, I Want to Hold Your Hand, and I saw her standing there. And it brought back a lot of memories because this is the first one that I ever bought when I was barely a teenager. So that's what I got first to show. I'm going to show you next my CDs just to get them off the pile. And first one I'm going to show you is Please Please Me. And this is in mono. And this has all the early ones from their 63 British release. And I actually, believe it or not, had this on vinyl. I had the EMI Parlophone album, and I sold it about 5 years ago. And that was back before I started getting into collecting vinyl again. And it was in excellent shape, and I'll show you the sequel to that when I get into the vinyl. And I don't know, I was not into collecting vinyl again, and I had had it for many years, obviously. And I came across a few of their early albums, but somebody was looking through my collection, saw it, and they offered me a decent amount of money for it, and I sold it. Now I wish I hadn't, but this CD there. And I got the Beatles live at the BBC. And this came out a lot later. It's on Apple, and it's double CD, and this has got a lot of great tunes on it, and very nice collection of their own music, and they got a bunch of stuff on here that they played when they were just doing stuff, when they were playing at the Cavern, when they were playing in Hamburg. And very nice selection of songs. This is enjoyable to listen to. Some people don't like it. I liked it a lot. Then I got Hard Day's Night. And of course this is the Parlophone EMI version, which was better than the American Capitol version. Same goes for Help. The American Capitol version I never cared for. And then I got the White Album, 30th Anniversary Edition. Now to the vinyl. With the Beatles, this was their second album, British release, with 14 songs on it. And this is the EMI. It says use Emitrex cleaning material on it. And this is, I think I'll get it out here. Show you what it looks like, I guess. In fact, I hardly ever played it. Things almost like brand new. Parlophone, EMI, and this is the one I said that I had the Please Please Me album. Same thing, just like this. And it's got a very interesting glossy, high gloss cover. And I wish I'd have held on to the Please Please Me album, because I would have had their first 2 albums like that. And I got Beatles for Sale. And this, I believe, yep, it's a gatefold. I don't remember, this is an EMI Parlophone. I don't remember if the American version is a gatefold. And I got these much later than when I was a teenager, buying the original Capitol versions. So I didn't really play these as much. My other ones, the American ones, of course, when they were coming out, I was playing them like crazy, you know. And this is one of my Beatles for Sale's one of my favorite albums. Of course, my all-time favorites coming up. I have this kind of an unusual album, this EMI Odeon Greatest Hits. And I've showed this before. Now we hit my favorite album, which is Revolver the Remaster, which a lot of people have showed this, so I'm not going to take the time of getting out and showing it to you. And this is a very one of my favorite albums. And of course, this is much different. You all know, if you remember having, those of you that do remember when the original came out, this has more songs than the Capitol version had. I don't know what the deal with Capitol was. They were trying to make extra money by shortening the albums and then putting out extra albums by combining and mixing up the songs. And so it really didn't do the Beatles much justice, because it didn't come out the way they wanted, but it certainly made a lot of money for Capitol Records. So what can you say, huh? Then of course you got Let It Be. Everybody's seen this. No sense getting that out and looking at it. I have the same thing. And of course, next to Revolver, then, one of my favorites is Abbey Road. This is a beautiful album. Very well done. A lot of beautiful songs on this. So that's my what I got to show for the Beatles. And I had Sgt. Pepper's. I know I had Sgt. Pepper's. Where it's at today, I have no clue. And so, I mean, what's the Beatle collection without Sgt. Pepper's? So, oh well. That's it, folks. I got some other videos coming up. I'm going to be doing a contest entry, and I'm going to be showing you some other stuff that I've picked up recently. But this concludes this one. Check out Robert's channel. He loves drinking coffee and showing records, and he does a good job of it. Okay, see you later.